This is going to be a very important video for those that can't comprehend the mass deception when it comes to so-called space exploration. You know, there's many people that are dead asleep and believe NASA, and even those that might question NASA say, well, even if NASA's lying, what about all the other space agencies throughout this world? Well, again, this is exactly what this video is about, not only exposing NASA, but all the other space agencies. The main players are, of course, NASA itself and also the European Space Agency. Let's get right to it. I'm going to show this clip a little bit later on, but I want to start off first showing this Italian so-called astronaut, and this is going to blow away a lot of people what they're going to see here. And this is a very difficult video to find. This footage, it's been basically scrubbed off YouTube, and let's just take a look here. As this, again, Italian astronaut is fiddling with this, I believe it's some type of clip with the wire attached to it. Take a look at what happens here. He drops it. Again, take a closer. I'm going to get a little bit of a close-up. He just turns around there. He just turned around. Let's back that up there a little bit. He's like, oops, this is not supposed to happen. And just take a look at him turn around. And again, while the clip drops, he turns around, and let's take a closer look here. Oh, there you, he dropped it. Supposedly in outer space. Give me a complete break. Another close up. And I wonder what the people that believe in space travel are going to say about this. Of course, there's going to be some that are going to be shocked, and they're trying to rationalize what's taking place. Now, there's going to say, hey, wait a second. This is not supposed to happen. Again, let's take a look. What a complete joke. And again, he turns around. Now, let's take a look here. I'm going to put pause here for a second. This is a Dutch astronaut, and they call them astronauts for a reason, because they're not in space with the astronaut. Let's play this clip here as this guy fiddles and diddles with a screw, and it drops. Let's take a look.
Interessante systemen. Hier achter deze panelen wordt de urine opgevangen.
Now take a look. And you heard it drop. You heard that screw drop, and he looks down. Okay, let's play that again. He's looking for, he's searching for it. There you go. You got two. And again, this is the main point. Like I stated, you have not only, of course, with NASA, I'm going to show this ridiculousness a little bit later. You have NASA. You have this goofy Italian astronaut, again with the European Space Agency, more like the European Studio Agency, with all this conducted in a studio. And again, this Dutch astronaut as well with the screw dropping. Let's just watch it one last time. And there you go. So again, the relevance here is the so-called international space community, the explorers of space, supposedly, they're all doing the same thing. They're all faking space. And again, this is vital for those that haven't seen it. With these goofballs, let's just back up here a little bit actually, with this interview being conducted, and just take a listen, and again, just focus on this one female here with the hair and what takes place here. But again, listen to the person conducting the interview. And the question he asked, of course, he's not asking this on his own. He's told to ask this, and again, it's complete mockery. Take a look, and take a listen.
Like you're in a studio, maybe in Omaha, Nebraska or something. The shot is so clear. Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still? See the hair?
Yeah, see the hair. Again, let's get a close-up of the hair. And obviously, this is, look at that smile first off. Just, you know, she knows she has so many people fooled, and they're just, this is again duping the light where they just get off on fooling the public. And obviously, again, look at that hairspray, you know, all brushed up, combed up, and just complete ridiculousness. Now let's get back to this interview. And another point I want to make, let's get right here.
Clear. Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
See the hair?
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
Now watch this guy with the U.S. Marine Corps t-shirt and take a look at what he does. Again, all smoke and mirrors. And then he pulls on a wire right here.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
This guy here is obviously on a harness. And again, smoke and mirrors is all they're doing. And watch these two in the back do their flip. And look at her hair. Doesn't change. Standing straight up and going upside down the same. Now it's key what he says here. Take a close listen to what he says here. Again, the mockery never ends.
I think Sandy's hair is pretty much a dead giveaway.
Yeah, like he said, Sandy's hair is pretty much a dead giveaway, meaning they're faking this, and they're not, they know there's so many people out there that just love the idea of outer space, and they're basically going to, again, rationalize and why this is not fake. But again, this is, for people that, have half a brain, they should be able to see exactly what's going on here. And if people don't question this, they're not going to question anything they're told. They're just basically mind controlled. Now let's get into the aspect again, talking about this being a international deception, as I showed earlier with the Italian astronaut and the Dutch astronaut, as you see here. Now let's take a look here at the logos. Of course, you see here with NASA, and of course you see which looks like almost like a serpent's tongue. The serpent's tongue is also a vector symbol, as you see here as well. Now let's take a look here at Russia with Roscosmos, and you see the same basic vector or chevron symbolism. Take a look at this image here. Basically a vector or chevron, one of the same. Basically the variants, as you can see here. When it comes down to, all these so-called space agencies are using the same logo with, again, the chevron. This is China, as you can see. This is India, okay? And you have Japan, and you see the vector symbolism. Also, with subcontractor with NASA, you have Lockheed Martin, and you clearly see the broken pentagram or the chevron. This is duality when it comes to Freemasonry. Sometimes it's not just the one symbolism. There's dual symbolism. Again, it's all about Masonry. And I find it interesting with Russia and the so-called space station mirror. Here's a patch. And basically, it's a mirror image of NASA's subcontractor, Lockheed Martin, with the reversed two chevrons. And, what it comes down to is this. The chevron, as we all know, the gas station. And you see here the red and blue together makes purple. But again, the chevron, why chevron? And again, this world is run by Masons, and the chevron is 33 numerology. So basically, when you're looking here, the Masons know this is a 33. And what it comes down to with this world, this mass deception, and this quote by Manly P. Hall, a very famous Freemason, absolutely no hero, but definitely speaking the truth here. It is said that wisdom lies not in seeing things, but seeing through things. And also this very important quote, again by Manly P. Hall, when the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of men. And this is very key. Nothing's hidden in this world. And, again, what it all comes down to is this should be plain to see for everybody. Obviously for those that already know, they're faking space. And for anybody out there that's, is on the fence, this should be, without a shadow of a doubt, with all these screwball actors, goofball actors, the hair, and the people that believe in NASA. And of course, they're going to rage, they're going to be upset. They don't like to be told, basically, their illusion, their false reality has been destroyed. That's basically what it comes down to. Ego's the biggest enemy of truth. And definitely with this video, hope it's passed along and people can see this and show objectively that these people are faking space.
Oh baby, then it fell apart, Oh baby, then it fell apart. Extreme sounds have told me, they held me down every night. I didn't have much to say, I didn't give up the light. I closed my eyes and closed myself and closed my world and never opened up to anything that could get me at all. I had to close down everything, I had to close down my mind. Too many things caught me, too much could make me blind. I've seen so much in so many places, so many heartaches, so many faces, so many dirty things you couldn't even believe. I would stand in line for this. It's always good in life for this.